Hey YouTubers, thanks for tuning in. We're on Sportsmanlike Conduct. I'm Paul.
I'm Sean.
Today, we're going to talk about the AFC Championship game,
The NFC Championship game,
and what we're going to eat on Super Bowl weekend. Stick around. Alright, so first up, AFC game.
just finished. We're just filming this in between the two games. What a game.
Wow, I can't think of a more classic game than that. 12 seconds left, and we still don't know who's going to walk away with it. I got to pick a quarterback to get that ball in that situation. I'm going with my man Brady.
Yeah, as much as a Manning fan I am, I got to give it to Brady for that scenario as well.
Yeah.
It's just the best quarterback equipped to rise to that level, right?
Yeah, I mean, short of handing it off to Marshawn Lynch to run it across the...
Oh!
Too soon?
Too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon.
All right.
Too soon.
No, I mean, that was such a great game. I think when I boil it down, though, defense wins championships.
I have to agree. I think the player of the game is probably who's at 94 for Denver. Ware.
DeMarcus Ware.
Yeah, it just seemed like every time the ball was hutted, that he had that timing right off the line, and he was in Brady's face the entire night.
I swear that Tom Brady's going to wake up screaming DeMarcus Ware's name for no other reason than he was in his face all night.
Yeah, yeah, he's going to have nightmares after that game, that's for sure.
Night wears?
Oh.
No. The big, let's not bury the lead here. The biggest thing that happened was clearly the Broncos sabotage the Microsoft Surface tablets.
Clearly,
of the
yeah.
Patriots.
Actually, we've talked about the player of the game. I think the worst player of the game is Microsoft.
Yeah.
Sorry, your Surface tablets really let down the Patriots.
Should have gone with an iPad.
That's right.
Yeah.
Apple products for the win.
Yeah.
All right, Apple, we'll take our endorsement money, whatever, cash, check.
iPad.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's cool.
We'll send out the mailing. Don't worry about that. Yeah, the first half there, Brady came out and he just looked confused. Didn't
he was not on his game. I don't know. It even looked like he wasn't throwing the ball properly. Like
almost like there was something going on with his shoulder or something.
Yeah, all of his passes were underthrown. It seemed like, and then finally near the end, he started to get some momentum going and started to make his passes.
Yeah, let's not shortchange Peyton some credit here.
No, that's
no
true.
one gave him a snowball's chance of anything in this game. The whole idea was, they'll run the ball and Peyton will call a good shot. I even heard one guy talk about how you pull him out after the snap to get another guy in there to throw the ball if you could. Obviously you can't, but no one was giving Peyton any credit here. But that first half, up until he got hit by Branch, he was pretty lights out. He was a better quarterback in the game.
Yeah, he definitely looked solid in the first half. I mean, the rushing game was not working for either team, so you knew it had to go down to the quarterbacks and their ability to make the passing game work for them. And I got to say, in the first half, that was definitely Manning.
Yeah.
He really aired out a few touchdown passes that really worked well, and just you have to give it to him.
Yeah, there's still going to be a few critics out there that don't give him a chance in the Super Bowl against the winner of the NFC game, which we're going to find out in a little while. But you know what? I think he did all right. He answered a lot of questions in my books. I think he had some good rest coming into this game, and he put together a solid game plan and executed.
I think if I could fault him anything, it's that the second half performance really wasn't there. There was a lot of 3 and outs. There was a lot of miscommunication between him and the wide receivers, and maybe some of that is the wide receiver's fault. I think a lot of the times there was a little bit of a stutter step when there could have just been a straight sprint. And if they had done that rather than do the little stutter step, then they might have been in the position where the ball was coming to them. But again, it was kind of a disconnected second half, to be fair.
Well, the passing game hasn't been the strength of the Broncos. Obviously, the strength has been the defense. We saw that today. I haven't seen Tom Brady get shut down like that since high school prom. No, that wasn't Tom Brady. That was me.
Yeah.
All right. No, we'll move on from this, and we'll talk more about the NFC game. We'll come back to that. But yeah, all in all, I would rank that top 10 games I've seen. Probably.
At least the last decade.
Yeah, last decade, top 10.
Yeah.
I put it up there.
Yeah,
you can't ask for a better finish than that.
Yeah.
And edge of your seat stuff.
Yep.
Really good
Yeah, it
stuff.
had all the elements of a big game. You've got your two top quarterbacks meeting together. You've got an AFC Championship game. It's not the biggest game, but it's the second biggest. And basically, you've got Denver's defense really playing on top form. And at the end of it, it shut down Brady and his excellent offense. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, you look at the championship level defense that the Broncos put out there, and the mediocre level offensive line that Tom Brady's surrounded with, and there's a lot of guys in Vegas who probably knew that was coming, but yeah, looking back at it, that offensive line was just not up to the test.
Agreed.
I got a question for you, Sean. What do you think of Belichick going for it on 4th and 1 when there was about 9 minutes left on the clock?
Yeah, that was a bit risky, and in the end, it ended up biting them in the butt. If they would have kicked for the 3-point right there, and then they wouldn't have had to go for the 2-point conversion at the end of the game there.
Yeah, it changes the plays they call too. So maybe they wouldn't have been so gung ho for the touchdown after, but no, they still would have needed touchdown. So hindsight 2020, but I wonder how many other coaches out there would have gone on 4th and 1 with 9 minutes left on the clock, knowing that you got Tom Brady who's going to get the ball back at least once.
Yeah, I gotta say it was a controversial call, but I think as the game was progressing, not knowing how it would turn out, I think I was agreeing with the decision. In that you never know exactly what's going to happen. You have the ball, you have control of your destiny. May as well go for it. We didn't know that Manning was going to get the ball and do a 3 and out. They might have soaked up time.
They were 1 for 10 on 3rd down conversions.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know, tough call.
Yeah.
I think in the moment I was feeling that call too. Easy to look back and second guess.
Mm-hmm.
Not as bad as the call not giving Marshawn Lynch the football last year, but no, it was definitely a great game. Props all around, and you know what? I love Peyton Manning, so I'm excited to see him in another Super Bowl. Hey, this is going to be his kick at the can, maybe for the last time, and it sure would shut a lot of people up if he pulled another one home.
Yep.
Add to his Super Bowl collection, that second ring. He's got that monkey on his back as a career playoff loser, but I think
I just want him to be able to go home and have a meal with all of his family and not be shown up by Eli.
I still think Eli. No, I can't say it with a straight face.
How it is an injustice that Eli Manning, as good a quarterback as he is, that he has more Super Bowl rings than Peyton at this point.
That's way too much New York Giants talk. That's more Giants talk than we'll give for the rest of next year. So let's move on. We'll go into the NFC Championship game next, and we'll find out the results, but we'll be right back with that. What do you think?
All right, I can't wait. It's already started on the screen over here.
All right, we'll get back in touch in a few hours, but through the magic of the internet, you won't even know. It'll be a bad fade or star.
It'll be an awkward cut.
NFC Championship game in the books.
Yep.
I don't know what there is to say.
We witnessed a massacre.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah, that was a complete
annihilation.
Disaster.
Ugh.
If you're in Arizona, call someone you love, talk to them. There are more important things right now. Don't step away from the ledge.
Yeah. Our hearts go out to you. I'm a Maple Leaf fan, so
lifelong Expos fan. Where
we can relate. We can relate.
So it's cool. Hang in there.
Things will get better.
Yes.
Just not right now. Pass. Just not right now.
This too shall pass.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yes.
Unlike Carson Palmer, who could throw a pass. Yeah. I don't know what to say about that.
Wow.
Okay, so one thing, his finger. He dislocated his finger, what, 5 weeks ago?
Yes.
Okay.
Something like that.
Something
yeah.
like that.
But it's still in like a wickedly
Yeah.
grotesque brace. Like they were showing pictures of it, and that thing is swollen.
He's flipping through his playbook, and he's got like his finger like this, and he can't touch the paper with his finger when he's turning the pages.
Well, he might get a paper cut.
Well,
You know how much those things are.
no, I mean if your finger's so bad you can't turn a page with it,
Yeah.
maybe you shouldn't be throwing a football.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
no
throwing that out
athlete.
there?
I'm no athlete, but I think your finger touches the football when you're throwing.
Yeah, I think that is a factor, especially when you are the quarterback
Yes.
and you touch the ball on every play
Yes.
with your hand, presumably
That has fingers
with
on
your
it.
index finger.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, that was just crazy. I feel so bad for Carlson Palmer, but at the same time,
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton was just
fantastic.
lights out. Yeah.
Like, a lot of people give this guy flack for being like a showboat, but hey, give me someone who's passionate about the game. Love it.
If I was that good, I would be excited about it
I'd
too.
be doing the Superman too.
Yeah.
Okay,
I have no qualms with that.
I did the Superman the other day to pick up hockey, and
Okay, that might
that
be a
was
bit
maybe a little too
over.
far. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. So I wanted to use a bit of a metaphor. We don't have a licensing agreement in place to show you the replay.
Mm.
You can look it up in a different window. Keep ours going. Look it up and watch some of the highlights. But you got something there? Let's say Captain America here. We didn't have a Superman. Represents Cam Newton, and you know the rest of the Carolina Panthers offense, and what can I use to represent Arizona's defense? Oh, this wet Kleenex. Yeah, that was the game.
Ugh.
Yeah, 49-15. Carolina.
Yeah.
Over. That wasn't a collectible, was it?
No, thankfully.
Well, you can buy it in our shop now.
Game
One of a
used.
kind. Game used. Game used.
Captain
Cam Newton
America.
figurine.
Gently
AKA.
used.
Not
gently.
I don't remember the last time I saw an AFC or NFC Championship game that was that lopsided. The only thing that comes close is Super Bowl.
Oh man.
Was that last year or the year before?
2 years ago, I think it was.
It was
Was
the
it?
Broncos and the Seahawks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that was
And the Broncos just got run over.
just destroyed.
Yeah.
Just destroyed.
I think drubbing is an appropriate word for the NFC Championship game.
Shout
this
out to
year.
your English friend.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's talk about the matchup. Super Bowl. We now know the Super Bowl is going to be Cam Newton versus Peyton Manning. 2 number 1 seeds. When was the last time that happened? Probably 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while.
We'll look it up.
Yeah.
We'll do some fact checking. We'll report back to you.
Eh.
That's going to be an exciting matchup. You've got a guy who throws ducks for a living against Cam Newton, possibly the most electric, exciting quarterback in the league today. That's going to be a great matchup. 2 weeks from now, we'll do a full Super Bowl, big game preview, and we'll break down everything in detail. But
Yeah, this is the matchup that I was actually hoping for. I mean, as mentioned before, I want Manning to get another ring so that, he's not showing up at his own family's events. But at the same time, you know what? If Cam Newton and the Panthers pull it off, I'd be okay with that too. I mean,
you know what? Panthers fans have hung in there. They've had some bad teams over the years. Broncos fans, they've got some championships.
It's true.
But
They've had the glory years with John Elway.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But yeah, looks like it's going to be a great matchup. Overall, NFC, AFC night. What was your favorite moment?
That's a tough one. I think my favorite moment would probably be the Carolina Panthers opening drive, because they just marched down the field. There was a couple like Statue of Liberty type plays where they reversed the ball multiple times, and it was just really exciting football to watch.
Good stuff.
Yeah, whereas Broncos and Patriots was very clinical.
Almost frustrating to watch.
Yeah,
because the defense was so good.
Yeah, it was a good game, but a very different game from Carolina and Arizona. And I just really enjoyed the opening drive. Cam Newton and the rest of the Panthers just marching down the field, doing everything right, and getting the touchdown to cap it off. So.
Yeah, it was a good show. Favorite part? It's got to be the look on Peyton Manning's face as he's about to get trucked by Brent, and I think I've got a photo of it here. Okay, Super Bowl weekend's coming up. You're hanging out with the guys. What are you gonna eat? You gonna buy a plate of sushi? No. A nice little salad? No. You're not doing that.
Mm-hmm. No. What you need is some incredibly fatty and just disgustingly high caloric food.
Yeah, we're talking about reckless amounts of fried food intake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A few of the guys I like on YouTube would be proud of this. So shout outs to LA Beast, Reckless Eating, Furious Pete. I know you're all over this. Matt Stoney. Don't forget about you. You're my boy. First up, what are you gonna do?
Well, it has been a Super Bowl tradition of mine to bust out my deep fryer. I think it's 4 quarts is the size of it, so it's pretty
decent.
Pretty big tub. And so in the past we have done deep fried wings as as kind of a staple. I think last year we did deep fried tequila.
Deep fried tequila, I forgot about that.
Yes.
That was
the original plan, and it was good. Basically, the idea is you get some angel food cake, you cut it up into pieces, you soak it in the tequila, and then you pop it right in the deep fryer for, about 10-15 seconds. Not too long.
Yeah, all the alcohol cooks off.
Exactly,
But you're left with this, amazingly moist and crispy, fried piece of deliciousness that, just shove it in your mouth. Fantastic. That was good.
Yep.
Another year we did deep fried sloppy joes.
Ooh, yes.
That was messy.
Yeah.
I don't think I've eaten a greasier thing than those.
Those were good, though.
But this year, what do you got planned?
This year I am going to combine the goodness of deep frying and bacon. We're going to do deep fried bacon.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to go to Costco. We're going to get the Kirkland bacon, the thick cut maple infused good stuff bacon, and then I'm gonna make up a beer batter with my favorite beer for beer battering, Rickard's Red.
Yeah.
And then
All right.
should be good.
So
and you?
Yeah, that'll be good. I think I'll also have to go to Costco and get some Kirkland Brand Bacon. We are not sponsored in any way. But if someone at Kirkland or Costco is listening,
DM us, email.
Yeah, we'll put it out there.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do what's called a fatty. Now, I've done these before.
Okay.
You get a pound of bacon and you weave it.
I'm with you.
Make a weave of bacon. Get all up in that bacon. Weave it out. Then you take 3 pounds of ground beef, not the lean stuff. 3 pounds of ground beef, and you layer it. You made a square of bacon, a square, probably half an inch thick, of meat on top of that. And then you take your toppings. You get some hot peppers, some olives, some cheese, I don't know, maybe some more bacon. I did some smoked meat last year. Put that in there, some mustard, and then you roll it all up. And you bake it in the oven, low and slow. Baste it in barbecue sauce, and it slices up. You throw it on a bun, and it's like the best burger you've ever had in your life right here.
I am very much looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I'm hungry just sitting here and you describing it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it'll be like that. So, hey, if you're sitting down to Super Bowl and you've got a bag of chips and you've got frozen pizza and
Step up your game.
Up your game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll post some links. You'll figure out how to do this stuff. You'll be the king of Super Bowl. Are we allowed to say that?
I don't know.
The king of big game weekend
Sure.
in the professional football franchise that you probably like.
So first, we're endorsing things like Kirkland and
They're not
Ricker's
gonna sue
Red.
us.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Not that there's a professional league out there that's overly litigious or run by someone who doesn't know what he's doing.
No.
At all.
No.
Great night, all in all. We'll be back on Friday
Mm-hmm.
with a new update. Hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to subscribe, hit like, share, comment, tell us what you liked, tell us what you didn't. You're still here, so click that subscribe button right here.